Muted.
Sorry, can you don't have a verification, do you? While she's talking,
Yeah, upside down.
I'll use my much better if we don't open that mic. So wait. Go back there.
I can't hear. Can you hear it now? Okay. Wait. Just remove that. Remove it. No, just come out.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Yes. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Thank you for waiting on us to set this up. Technically, this is in a curtain here, and the theater, but you're getting the full experience. So this is behind the scenes. You don't get this every week. But big round of applause for coming, all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's amazing because this is a pretty decent turnout. A couple of reasons. It's a weekend. It's a Sunday. It's past 3:05 p.m. right now, and it's also Mother's Day. Big shout out to all the mothers in the room. Who in the room is a mother? Okay. We got 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Thank you all for coming, and we're glad you decided to celebrate with us and later tonight with your family. So, a quick rundown of today. We do have an amazing opening speaker by the name of Lily Harper. She's an amazing entrepreneur at a fascinating age that is so inspiring, and it makes me so jealous. And I feel like it's inspiring for you because you can understand the value of content and the value of reaching out and being loud and asking for help and sharing your story with people, no matter what stage you are, where you're at. And with a big round of applause, I'm going to invite Lily Harper to the stage.
Hey everyone! I am so excited to be here today and chat with you all. I am incredibly grateful for this opportunity to be here today. So I'm really hoping I can leave you with some golden nuggets of wisdom. Public speaking is my favorite thing to do, and it also brings me full circle to what I wanted to talk to you about today. I'm getting ahead of myself, but for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Lily, I'm 10 years old, and I'm the founder of 𝐬𝐸𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬 honest, confidence hasn't always been my thing. You see, it all started when I was 7. I struggled so hard to just fit in. I so badly wanted to be the cool kid, but instead I was the kid who was being picked on. I used to think, why me? Where did I go wrong? I remember one day in particular where it was a really cold and wet day. I had my jacket on and I sat hid by a tree, hoping to go undetected by the people who found pleasure in making me feel terrible. I looked up and my worst fear was realized that as I saw them coming towards me, laughing, and just with that look in their eyes, scrambled to my feet and I started to run. This only encouraged them to chase me. It was fun for them, like some kind of game. Watching me struggle and ultimately knocking me down, pulling off my jacket. I recall my hands hot from the scrapes as I hit the floor, and my knees frozen. I stood up to try and get my jacket back. As I turned, I was thrown into a huge puddle, and my puffer jacket began to deflate, filling with a dirty, muddy water. I wanted to speak up, but I just couldn't. I felt choked and instead watched them laughing, telling each other the great job they'd done, and walking away, hurling names at me. I walked over, retrieved my heavy, water-soaked jacket, and sat wet, cold with tears in my eyes the rest of the week. You see, being bullied at school or in life can steal your voice. It wasn't long before I was behind in subjects. My mental health took a toll, and I started to believe what my bullies called me. I started to believe I was stupid and didn't deserve to have a voice. I was simply, as they put it, another. Now it's not all sad. My parents pulled me from school and I became homeschooled, which was the best thing that ever happened. I do want to recognize that this is a privilege and many kids don't have this opportunity. So we must continue to work on supporting youth in every way we can. But at home, we started a mentoring team, which my mom always said was for her mental health. But really, it was for mine. We do skincare, laugh, cry, eat our favorite snacks, and watch the best show in the world, Friends. But mostly importantly, we light a candle. We would pour words of affirmations into each other, and she would tell me, Lily, you can do, be, create whatever you want in this life. No matter what anyone tells you, those candles we lit, though boy, did they give us headaches. In the name of homeschooling and science, my mom agreed to allow me to experiment making my own after I realized the nasty chemicals in the big box stores ones as also. She invested $128 in me, buying the supplies I needed, and I was beyond excited to get started and created a social media channel to share my journey with my other friends and family from around the world. Those first wax masks came out and they were awful. I didn't think they actually even counted as wax masks. And more than probably sound. I didn't give up though. I just kept going. As time moved on, my social media started to grow. My granddad was my first official order, and my wax masks just kept improving until they were perfect. I released candles further down the line. I nailed the formulation, and one day I received a comment. It said, "Girl, go back to school." And I sat and thought to myself, I don't want to. But only if they knew. I stopped myself in my tracks and thought, but they don't know. They have no idea how terrifying school was for me. And only if they knew, they'd understand how being at home is saving my life. I really enjoy editing videos as a hobby. I enjoy drawing, writing characters, and editing them into movies. I had all this footage of me, forward, making mistakes, and learning. And most of all, just being me. So I thought, if I put them all together and tell them in a voiceover just how this all began, then they will arrive on my page and they will understand. I spent 4.5 hours editing the video, captions, you name it. I spent 4.5 hours editing the video, captions, you name it, the whole thing. I posted it and it got over 150,000 views and it generated 6,000 followers and $3,000 in sales. Now that might not sound like a lot, but my whole family got recruited to help me with orders. It allowed me to reinvest in my business, upgrade packaging, and even get my dream wax melter. Excited, right? The comments came flooding in. Lily, how do you learn? How do I start my company just like you? Lily, how do you learn? And how do I start my company just like you? I'm a small business too, but I'm not successful. Please help. I started to create more behind the scenes videos, sharing my learnings, the mistakes I've made, and how I manage my ADHD. So it's my superpower, and even a day in a month. Today, I've now received millions of views and gained over 400,000 followers across my platforms. It was safe to say that I went from losing my voice to finding my voice, simply by sharing my own failures in hopes of inspiring others to make mistakes and learn too. Share authentically and just be me. This is when I realized that Lily 𝐸𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬 was special. What's the unique selling point? Well, of course, Lily, I thought it's me. I'm special. My story is special. After so long of thinking I was a nobody, it hit me that it's not true, and we all have something to share. So how did I stand out versus the millions of kind of brands in the world? Being me? By sharing my story, which relates to other people's journeys. After so long of thinking I was in the others, maybe you need to incorporate a self-care routine like I did. Maybe you need a physical reminder to take time for you. Maybe you were bullied at school, or maybe someone you know was. Maybe you love Friends, the TV show, as much as I did. Or maybe you felt like one time in your life you had to shut down your voice to fit you when you deserve to be the main character energy this whole time. And now it's my job to tell you that you can be. So I need you here inside. Now, as I draw this to a close, I wanted to tell you that I once opened my social media accounts to 0 followers, and I once spoke to my family who were watching on my stories. And when I stood on stage for the first ever public speaking in front of high school students, I was terrified. But doing this is how you find people. Some of you today resonated with me, and you follow me on social media, so you weren't. But ultimately, the ones who do are my people. And this is how I find you. Podcasts, TV shows, press releases, social media, and events like these. Sharing my truth, my journey, and my unique perspective. We all deserve a voice, and for our light to shine so bright. So, my advice for you is to show up. It might not be perfect, it might not be aesthetic, but show up. Scrolling back to my first content posted makes me cringe so hard. Like seeing the Facebook post you made in 2005. But we all grow and we all evolve. Stepping into our journey, that's what it is. Guys, a journey, it all starts somewhere. That thing we put up, just get it done. Doing a hard thing will now thank you later. I may have not stood up to my bullies at the time, but now I'm exactly what I built in my company. I bragged shipping thousands of packages and ran the 7-figure company at 10 years old. And a community of people that chose me for me, and when I felt like no one in the world was going to be my friends. Thank you for your time today, and of course, thank you for your 𝐜𝐸𝐚𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬
Thank you so much, Lee. It was really inspiring, especially for me that I've been trying to become for a long time, and I'm so scared of doing it out loud, TikTok and other social media places. Thank you so much for being here. I know that you all might be so sleepy. You haven't had sleep last night. Who haven't slept last night? Enough. You're not judges. I'm excited about this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Thank you so much for being here. So now we'd like to introduce our sponsors. We're going to start with Javier from ICMP. Javier, are you here? I cannot see you. Okay. We can start with Luke from Couchbase. Okay, come on in. Couchbase is our business sponsor, and we wouldn't be able to do this without their help, without the help of Luke. Luke is a great educator and has been helping all the participants throughout the hackathon, helping them with mentorship, debugging the code, helping them how to use databases and Couchbase. So we are really happy to have Luke here.
Change the Sony thing? It's like Sony is the
Hey
main
everyone,
sponsor of
you
the
probably
event.
have seen me for the last weekend. We're probably sick of hearing my voice. So here I am. I hope I've answered all the questions. I've learned a lot from this because in reality, this is our first hackathon. For those of you that did build your application and submit it for the technical track competition, I look forward to seeing how you built on it. For those that didn't, you're lost. Overall, I'm really excited to be participating in this. I've been talking with Corey. I'm going to be engaged in a more regular basis going forward. So in the next hackathon, hopefully more of you are aware of us, have plans to use us, and are familiar with using us through our various APIs. Overall, just really excited to see everybody's projects and see how they've gone from idea to execution in such a short period of time. Thanks.
And next, I would like to appreciate and thank 𝐸𝐸 and all the 𝐸𝐸s, 𝐸𝐸 Vancouver, Burnaby, Ottawa, Saskatoon, Lethbridge, Sudbury, Toronto, Calgary. We've been able to make choices that are participated in my participants to the hackathon and helping us a lot. Brittany, are you here? Or Sam? Okay. We can bring you guys afterwards to thank you and give you a chance to speak as well. Again, thank you so much for being here. Right now, judges are voting for the projects that have been submitted for the first round, and we shortly can announce those who can come on stage and pitch live in front of everyone. So I'm not sure. Do you know how long would it take? 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay. In maybe 10 minutes or so, we will come on the stage and we will announce those who can come on stage and pitch live. I know that a lot of you may have not submitted your projects in time, so that's why we had to open it again and let other people who were left behind resubmit their projects. So give us a little bit of time, and we'll be back in less than 10 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, so physically, the project. Hey guys.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with the.
If you don't mind, I don't see.
Oh, you want, okay, yeah, sure. I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'll chat with you. So.
Okay.
Oh, okay, and so it should be the step as well? Yes, please. Yeah, sure. Thank you.
So, change of plans. Currently, not everyone's able to submit their projects on their post, which is sad. Because we were going to do that. The first round of judgment was happening through their post. So we're now going through the projects that we will do. 6 schools submit their video and they have their post link there. So we stopped the first round of judging and we're going to jump to the second round. Most of the people who submitted accurately will have a chance to get it. And our first project is puzzle. Yes. Okay. Another team, please come to the stage.
Moving around so it feels get the
First of all, present a short video that they created and they submitted to show the journey that they've been through in the past 3 days.
video after, but before, we want you to introduce what we have created so far. So, what is 𝐜𝐸𝐷 all about? So in today's world, there are so many opportunities that people are super motivated to see. But keeping up with your to-do list can be tough. Even if you manage to do everything, it might feel draining and emotional. So, we have solved this problem. 𝐜𝐸𝐷 helps you stay organized with a digital journaling space, making it easy to enhance your emotional well-being and productivity. You can jot down thoughts and feelings anywhere in the digital journal, which can improve your emotional well-being. Plus, we have a do list feature that can make it easier for planning. We also have mood trackers, which help us understand ourselves better by showing patterns in our feelings. When we track our moods over time, we can see what makes us feel good and what makes us feel worse. The app also features an AI assistant named 𝐜𝐸𝐷, which comes from the name 𝐜𝐸𝐷, which is our brand name. Very creative, right? So providing personalized insights and suggestions based on your entries and mood patterns. 𝐜𝐸𝐷 offers prompts for reflection and recommendations about your well-being. Additionally, the app includes a productivity companion that motivates and reminds you about your plans and to-do lists. So I think we are going to show it in the next slides. And let's talk a little bit about the challenges we face. So during the app creation, we faced challenges like deadlines. I think most of you did too, right? Yeah, okay, so, but we were not the only one. So we did the survey and we asked the users in order to improve our app, what do they need? We need to meet their expectations, right? And they said that meeting the deadlines is the hardest part, especially if it's a note-taking app or journaling app. But not every app that is for planning or journaling takes care of your mental well-being. Not every app can motivate you to keep on track, keep doing your own thing. So this is what our project does. It will not only keep track of your plans, your dreams, it will also motivate you. Okay, so we focused on to-do list items considering mood and motivation. Almost 70% of users said they consider mood when deciding tasks to prioritize, and we wanted to make it easier. Okay, so I'm gonna pass it to Olena, one of our designers, and she's gonna go in depth about the product.
Hi guys, just give us a second. Okay, so what we got there, this is, you can see the main page. You can see the 𝐜𝐸𝐷, our robot cat, which needs some food, asking for some yummies. How you can do it? Just complete your task to-do list, and she's gonna say that thank you for feeding me. Also, in our main page, we can track our emotions, our mood every day, and to see the whole month tracker, you can go to the mood page, and it's gonna show whole summary, yeah, and tips how to increase your mood, because we believe that the mood is an important part in your productivity. If you're sad, you're not that productive as when you're happy. We also have a feature as a journal. you can download the journal from our website, and also you can track your plans over there. Over there you can upload your new journal. We also have assistant. Our assistant, it's also 𝐀𝐈, so our 𝐀𝐈 is not just a cat, it's also assistant AI. You can ask anything what you want. You can ask for support, you can ask to create any idea and to track your plans as well. And also we have an account page where you can secure your data. For example, you can put a password, you can put Face ID or Touch ID, and just manage your account here. So yeah, basically it's all what we got for the design. I'm gonna pass it to Paulina.
Thank you, Lena. I forgot to introduce our team. I thought that we were going to play the video first. So I am Paulina, the CEO of 𝐜𝐸, and I'm also a marketer, marketing manager for this team. So Olena here is UX/UI designer, and also Emily, our product designer. And we also have two developers that are not here today. They are in different countries with a huge time zone. So huge thanks to them for working with this time difference. It's been really tough to work in this kind of 8 hours difference is crazy. But so as you can see, this is our testimonials from the users. We got some feedbacks. I like the assistant added at the menu because it's like a good link to search for things outside of the apps. So there's also the other testimonial. Also about the same app, we did it in the past 2 days, also for the research. So overall, 𝐜𝐸 is all about creativity and making your life easier. We really hope it becomes your go-to productivity companion. Thank you. Okay, so we got about 5 users, but we only got a few testimonials because not everybody wanted to share. So yeah, we got about 7 users, right? Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more how you track users' mood. I didn't really see, do you have metrics for it?
Okay, so can you please open the app? Okay, so when we go in here, it has a mood feature. So users click on log my mood, and in there they can choose how they feel. So they can say they feel great, they feel good, they feel neutral, bad, awful. And the program itself will see your logs. And based on that, and based on the plans they have made on this day, they're going to see which plans have been making the user feel good or any of these options. So at the end of the month, we have like this chart that shows how you have been feeling in the past months and how it has been affecting you. And also our assistant in here, in the homepage where the 𝐜𝐸 is. Okay, 𝐜𝐸? 𝐜𝐸 is going to give you some of the tips, how to feel better, how to make yourself feel better. For example, go take a yoga class or it can give you any reflection questions. For example, reflect on your day, reflect on what made you feel good, what made you feel bad, and how would you improve.
Oh, yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
First of all, welcome. I have to say, questions on this. So one, I like how you used I just wanted to say a pet center was quite internal, so you're talking about that and taking care of and nurturing and doing all stuff. That's quite clever. Now, when we're discussing mood, though, that's a very complex thing. For example, one can feel anxiety while feeling very good. At the same time, if you're feeling sad and anxiety, it's completely different. So I'm curious, based off just feeling good to feeling bad, how are you looking at everything else that is very complex?
Right, thank you for the question. We also have a journal where users can write down anything they want. So the journal is where you upload your digital journal, which we will also provide like the Play Stand with the app. And there you can also write more in depth about how you feel. And based on the answers of the user, we will also give them answers and tips.
Sorry, one follow-up question. So just in terms of that, when it comes to the recommendations, it can be quite different for different people. So for someone having a glass of chamomile tea might be that thing to calm them down, some breathing exercises. But for others, it can be go find someone, go be close, and find some emotional connection that fulfills you, because that is what you're like. So there's a wide spectrum of solutions. So I'm so curious to know, how do you provide tailored recommendations, again, something so complex?
Okay, so we have an AI assistant. So based on your entries, it also gets to know you. And also in their account, we can also provide details.
Sorry, I have to interrupt you because we're going over time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Could I just go quickly?
Yes.
If they would like to support this project or not? Yes? Yes?
So that's the choice, right?
That's
Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, because I'm trying to understand also from the technical structure. I can't find the code, how do I do that?
The code is available through the dev post, I think.
Because I'm on the page, I can't find the
So I think they have
Great job. Okay, quick word of note. Thank you so much for sharing with us. It's a big demo. Thank you so much for staying with us. We're going to take a 2-minute quick break because they're the experts here to fix the audio, so we can go ahead smoothly. After that, we'll have an amazing team up front called Med AI. So 2-minute tech break. Thank you.
Since 2 days ago, the first day, we started with technical difficulties. The last day, we're still having the technical difficulties. So really appreciate the IT support. And hope it works. I already have continued about the sound part, which was kind of the most important thing of the demo, but we have to adapt all the time. And thank you for bearing with us. And then a little bit we're going to invite the next group to come on stage.
Yeah, sorry, because as all of you have experienced and you're all experienced before, there's a lot of technical difficulties, unexpected happening. There's a whole audio and they have to like reboot the whole system, so it's out of our control. But priority with folks who are in Vancouver and have a person in Vancouver on their team to come up on the stage, and then once the audio is done, the virtual folks can tune in. Thank you so much for the valuable judges. Thank you for staying with us, bearing with us. Thank you so much to the mothers coming away. And thank you.
Next step, we analyze studies and discuss the benefits.
social media company. It's been an amazing experience. How attractive becomes more than just an activity. Stop admitting your health for your house. Hi, Bobina, I analyze your lab. Stop admitting your health and also admit AI.
I used to be an unhealthy guy. No exercise, a lot of junk foods, and pills that I forget to take because I'm too busy to earn money. And I don't have any time to take care of my dear self, my health. But I do love to see my grandchildren. So today, I'm going to be loud for Med AI. This is a turning point of my life. We're going to introduce you to our AI agent. It can actually track your symptoms, analyze all of your lab reports, and your calories. So this is a demo of our website. And as you can see here, you can keep track of all of the information. You have a dashboard here. Put us to our friend behind the Med AI and our partners, ICD, Couchbase, and Nexus. So actually, we did 55 users, and you can see some information about them. So,
Yeah.
we're going to have a live demo for you guys. Can you please click on that?
Oh, just bring it closer. You're on 10%. Yes, that's fine. Okay, so just sit up here then. Sure.
Okay, sorry about that. A small technical problem. So you can see this is our AI agents, Alex and Alice. We have both. And if you go to the lab report, click on that. And if you come down, I have my lab report actually, which efficiently together. Then just choose file, go to the next desktop. Yeah, just see, for example, there it is, and then you can analyze that. Let's see how Alex looks. Takes a few seconds when I analyze. There it is. Actually, it was about my RBC and my ferritin here in the bottom, the ferritin level. And specifically, before I asked Alex about my ferritin. So, can you analyze that? I can come down and talk to assistants. This is Alex.
I'm looking at I analyze your lab. Your iron is in the middle, right? I think that's taking iron from.
And then, yeah, that's fine. Just wanted to show that how I'm looking at I analyze. And if you go up on the top, we have some other aspects. We have calorie tracker. While you are doing sports, you can actually, on the bottom, if you're doing a sports, you can choose file and choose the video that I have. And then also on the top, there are some foods, and it tells you that how much calorie you're taking. In your AI symptom tracker, you can put all of the information that you have. If you press submit, here it shows you on the bottom that, like, yes, here is just like all the symptoms that you have. And if you are again go to the top, we have on your dashboard, including everything. We also have our testimonials here. What people says, the 55 people that I told you. And if you're interested, please join us. We have a login page. Thank you so much.
So I want to make sure I understand what you're saying. Is you log in, you create an account, and you're uploading all your lab information.
Yes, you can get it from Life Lab or yes. Yeah.
And you have new file.
I think like diagnosis problems are kind of very crucial. You need to be very careful with this.
Exactly.
Like, how do we fine tune your model? What kind of database are you using right now? So
That's a good question. Actually, for now, we already kind of other patients. So what we use it, format but we're going to have, we have actually our medical advisor here, that we have a couple of doctors Should I ask Brittany? Yeah, should I ask her to come? But it's a little bit slow because we are in a local server that I was at home, I was doing exercise and it says you are walking, I was jumping or I was running and it tells you that what action are you doing. And then finally, on the bottom, if you want to do assistance,
%93 of online experiences, you never scroll past the first page of search results, which really illustrates that you want to get your e-commerce listings to the top of the search rankings. So that's where 𝐜𝐸𝐴𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬 You figure out where you need to improve in your listings. Thinking that there are alternatives out there that already do this. So like SEMrush or Ahrefs, those are popular platforms, but we believe that this mix of features differentiates us from the competition. So I would say that's the opportunity for us. We see ourselves marketing ourselves to small and medium-sized businesses that may not have the resources for a search engine optimization team. We think that we have like a compelling list of features that they could really take advantage of. So let's see. I think perhaps we could jump into, in the interest of time, we can jump into a quick demo and then perhaps take some questions. Optimization, and this is live at least locally on my machine. Basically what happens is the front end here sends a request to our back end, and then that goes to OpenAI, and we get back a response with some generated content. And you see that looks pretty good right there. And then when we go back to Airtable, this is an important bit.
you'll see that the data has been filled in. So that's great. And that's reduces the amount of manual work. Any questions? Thanks so much for listening to the presentation. Thanks so much for putting on the hackathon, and I'm excited to see the other teams.
I'm so happy that you didn't have technical issues.
Yes, me
You
too.
be the first one. That's great. Any questions?
So I couldn't find you in the judging thing, Susie. So I can't really add you on the stage one, but I'm just doing it in the
in the tally group. Yeah.
In the tally. So you're how are you different than all the other products that are actually out there designed for SEO for the midsize?
Correct. So I think that's a great question, and that's one we've asked ourselves. And we think the mix of features here is a nice one, and we can have it at a price point where it'll be more appealing. I think some of those other tools are more expensive, and so we can have it at a price point where the bar for entry is pretty low, and particularly smaller businesses would be able to adopt us.
And will you work with, generally they don't think too hard. They go to WordPress and just have WordPress do it, or they do, there's that other vendor where Wix, right? They just build it out. Will you be integrated out of the box with those products?
Yeah, so that's the idea. We did not have time to implement any of those integrations this weekend, but in a perfect world, we would have an implementation for Spotify or Shopify. We would have them for WordPress, Squarespace, all those other sites as well.
And how did you get known outside of us hearing you? What were your? How did you act? How were you loud?
That's a great question. So we were not particularly loud, I must say. I think one of my goals here today is to be loud and to present what we've built and what we've worked on. So hopefully the answer to that question is I've been loud today, and you've had a chance to hear what I have to say.
How many users?
We have one user currently.
That's not you.
That is not me. He is on the team though. It was his idea. Yeah. Any last? Oh yeah, go ahead.
What is your revenue model?
So we were thinking like use-based pricing, so our first choice would be like probably subscription based on like traffic or features, or potentially like the how many products use our service, how many product listings. We could also do use-based pricing. So like you could start out with a few listings for free and then do more after that. We'd want to see like how things go, see what kind of adoption we get with it.
So like ChatGPT does credits, I think, and there's some other platforms that use their AI driven to do credits. So I see a lot of credits in the AI.
So that would
purchase 1 million credits for this price, and you utilize the credits to purchase them.
I think I see what you're saying. So like for our purposes, we might rather have chunks of income to purchase credits so that a subscription format might be better. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Alex.
Thank you all.
It was great. I want to mention that he didn't want to come on stage, but we forced him. And he said, "I'm just a developer." You're not just a developer. You're more than that. No problem. So we're gonna have Moji next. Moji, what's the name of your product? Happy Buddy? Happy Buddy, yeah. Okay, thank you.
It's got an audio jack. Are you playing audio?
Will we be playing audio?
Audio. Is there
Yes,
audio
there
with
is.
the video?
Yeah, there is audio.
Okay, let me put this. Let me plug it in.
To it's a max. Okay.
Just make sure that it's set to. Should play.
Hi everyone, and thanks Priya and Bahar for organizing this amazing event. Our project, okay, we can go to the next page. My teammates are Pennsylvania and Dubai, and I'm here. Mahnaz is our CEO, had the idea, and product designer, Nishi product designer, and I am just a helper here. Our project is basically for an issue that many women deal with. And research has said that 90% of women want to change one aspect of their body in their whole life. At least one aspect of their body. Gen Z, especially female university students, struggle with negative body image due to low body esteem, social media criticism, body comparison, and misconceptions that social media enforces in these days. Why is it important to address this? This has a big emotional and physical impact on these individuals. It causes anxiety, depression, isolation, and sometimes eating disorders and self-harm, and adversely impact their academic results. What is our solution? We have designed an AI-powered chatbot companion called Happy Body. This chatbot offers a series of features using CBT techniques, positive affirmations, gratitude practices, helping women during the days and when they don't feel good to get help from this chatbot, which is trained in these manners to help them. We have tested this with 3 users and we got really great feedback, as you see. And you can click on that page. We have a video of our prototype. We used a few no-code chatbot creators. We had a good experience to test them, but eventually the time didn't allow to finish, so we used the prototype.
We identified that there is not much attention to body image problems among Gen Z, who were the generation that were exposed to social media from every age, causing high rate of suicide and depression among them. Our solution leverages AI to provide personalized experience for female university students to transform their relationship with their body image. What matters, a hard reality is that according to a study among 3,300 women globally, 90% of them want to change at least one aspect of their body. We tested our product with 3 users, all feedback were positive, and they said that they would use this app.
I don't know if it was clear, it went a little bit too fast, but thank you.
Thank you so much. Any questions from the judges?
Do you want to watch the video again?
I think we're good. I just want to say thank you for presenting. The question on differentiation. So app stores are playing with surveying on positive apps. What is your differentiator, and why do you think you've got something different here relative to the rest of the market?
The chatbot is something that is going to be part of, for example, WhatsApp, Telegram, something that students carry all the time and they're interacting with all the time. So in that regard, the plan is something that check on the owners like all the time to see how they're doing, even though if they are. So it's very interactive and it's very present.
So just maybe a quick follow-up on that. So in terms of touch points, have you folks explored which touch points are most engaging and habit-forming for users to touch or to the activity with?
It's well, we haven't really tested a lot, but Magnus has done some research. I think what and the feedback we got, self-affirmations or positive kind of affirmations.
Thank you. Other judges? Or are we
Karen, do you want to? Yeah.
Hi, I'm curious about the user journey. How often do you see them using your platform for product journey? Can you talk more about user experience?
We are hoping that they use throughout the day, but maybe every, for example, in the morning when they get up and they something that's also with like the morning ritual check with the individuals how they're feeling, and then maybe a few times during the day.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, I want to. Oops. Okay, sure.
I said, yeah, it's working. So, oh, you also have sounds, right? So if you have sounds, you connect this one.
No, I don't have.
You don't have sounds?
Maybe.
But you're music.
Is it?
Yeah. Good.
Oh.
So, hello everyone, I'm Babak, I'm a developer, and we are a team of 3. Actually, my other teammate is in India, and he's watching now. Also, we have another teammate, actually he couldn't be here. Follow, make music. Here is actually where your presentation begins. Oh my God, that was something. Okay, welcome. Hey everyone, get ready to dive into the world of Wallow. Where we are about to shake things up in the music scene. We are on an adventure to make piano audio conversion a breeze. Okay, musical notes on the piano. Actually, I'm not actually a musician or pianist. I'm just a developer, but for someone who is curious, this is actually, excuse me, musical notes on the piano. And this is MIDI or MIDI. MIDI is basically virtual notes that is really easy to read. It is somehow actually a digital interface of notes. So problems. Okay, music sheet. The process of making sheet music and MIDI takes days even for a pro musician. And it's really hard finding MIDI for learning music that you like. and solution, Wallo makes audio to MIDI using complex AI models behind the scenes, which works like magic. Sorry. Sorry for that. And this is our tech overview. Wallo uses advanced AI algorithms to read audio and create MIDI using it. And this transformation not only simplifies music learning and game development, but also saves storage. Use case. Okay, I will actually somehow end it. Our future plan is actually a music generator with AI, music separator. We can actually, our AI model now works just with piano. We will consider guitar and violin and desktops up there. Oh, also we have actually mobile application and web application right now. I will show you in a sec. Here we go. Actually, let me before show you actually our Twitter account. And this is our actually one. This is one of actually our community members. He's a pro musician, and we have actually his voice of us actually for Wallo and how he can use it.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Matt, and I'm a music producer, moderator, and media guy for Learn Piano. Today, I will be reviewing Wallo, the new application that came right around the corner. I've been trying many applications before and DAW projects that are transcribing music, and all of these have not given me what I really wanted. So today, I have something new right around the corner, which is really amazing. This application basically does what no other application does, and it uses its AI engine to transcribe the music for me to MIDI format, or sheet music right out of MP3 format or WAV format, which is amazing. There are many applications like this on the internet, but I've never seen something like this before. Let's see it out. So basically, this is the interface of the site. All I have to do right now, I'm going to drag and drop the song to it. And I'm going to do this. There we go. It's Tarantella Italian. All right, there we go. And right now, all I have to do is just wait. Now it is uploading. It's doing all the processes right now. All right, it's nearly finishing.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can show it actually the result here actually in my Android Studio, in Android app. Yeah, here we can actually we implemented actually two versions. One actually mobile application, one web application.
So you did both.
Yeah.
In 3 days.
Yeah. Actually, here we can choose a song, for example, this one, and here we can play it. Oh, Android Studio has a bug. Actually, cannot actually play the sound here. I hit the convert. Actually, here we are uploading the file to our server, and after that we can actually get the MIDI file from this piano piece. It is because of network connection, not actually the.
Yeah. It's the problem.
Do I have internet? Yeah. Actually, it was. Oh, yeah. And when you click on actually this one, you can actually see the MIDI file. The MIDI file is playable with some music applications, and that's it.
Can you see the music notes?
Oh no, actually it is not. It is a next level converting MIDI to sheet music. It is just MIDI right now.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Should I pass it to someone?
This is developed only for Android, or is it for both iOS and
Actually, it's just for Android.
It's only for Android. Okay.
Yeah, Android mobile.
And what's your infrastructure here then? You're using ICP, are you using Couchbase?
Actually, we are using Couchbase, but actually for storing original generated MIDI files into Couchbase. Actually, it is just a storage right now, but we will consider actually those MIDI files for our base test actually data for other actual learning for our model. In the future.
Where are you storing your vectors?
Actually, my teammate do that. I'm not sure about the technical, but I think that is submitted in the actual description of the project. Actually, we are using Couchbase for uploading original MIDI generated files to Couchbase. But we can talk about it later. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I don't know why everyone comes and says I'm just a developer. You're more than a developer after these 3 days.
Thank you.
You have a lot of skills. Yeah. You're right. Do you want to come?
Okay, hi everyone. My name is 𝐜𝐸𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬 my teammates are mostly virtual, except my wife, who's sitting there. So what is 𝐸𝐸? So I don't have any slides. I actually didn't know that I should prepare one, so I really prefer demos. So 𝐸𝐸 is basically imagine a to-do list, but it has AI powered in it, and it will help you with your planning. Will help you basically figure out the steps that you're like whatever you want to get done. It will help you organize those to-dos for you. So let's get straight to the demo. So I'm gonna log in right now. And anyone, if you wanna try it, it is, I don't know what's the issue with the full screen, but you can do at the 𝐸𝐸.xyz if you wanted to check it out. Also for the landing page, it's 𝐸𝐸.xyz. So, let me log in. I have so many accounts. All right, so this is the basic view. We've got the today tasks. There are also some of these basically organized lists. Also, I can have like these custom lists. So I have some written. I've made a reading list. Got some books here, interesting stuff. Hackathon, submitted a project. But the cool part is, so actually the issue is that I need to get this to a full screen size, because there's this button here, there's supposed to be one button here, which is the AI, but I don't know how to make this full screen, so if somebody can help. Let me see. Oh, there you go. So, I mean, this is not really ideal condition because I don't know what the and what is wrong with this thing. But so let's just try it. I'm gonna say, so this is supposed to record my microphone. So let's say. Woo. Okay, so yeah. Sorry, that was not anticipated. So we basically have this AI button here, and when I click on it, I can basically talk and say, "Hey, I want to get this done. Could you like basically add it to my to-do list?" Or like, you know, sometimes like there are things that we just want to get out. We don't want to hold those like two items in our mind, but that will help. So let's try this. I want to learn French. I have an exam coming up. I really need to get prepared. Oh, so I have. Sorry. I need to learn French. I have an exam coming up, and I really have to study. It shouldn't take this long, obviously.
The internet down here, I think it's a little bit not working well enough, so.
I'm connected to Rogers, but maybe. Thank you. I need to learn some French vocabulary. Oh, that's super awkward, but it should work. So let me just say, like, essentially what we'll do is it will basically create the task, and it will fill in all these details, all the like descriptions and specific stuff that is related to what needs to be done. There are also some attributes like a due date. I can also say for this. So this seems probably like an internet issue, because yeah, forget about it. So yeah, essentially,
Do you want to show your demo video that was working?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can show it. Show that.
The
The demo video.
demo video.
The Twitter one that you posted.
They already have the video, so I don't prefer not to.
Yeah, so that's all. It was all put together in this 3-day period. I'm gonna just quickly show you some stats that we gathered. So I launched this yesterday, last night on Product.com. So far, we are featured 7th today. Thank you. So yeah, and then we have, so we are using Supabase.
Hello, friend. I am Mr. Sebastian. What is your name?
Hey, Sebastian. My name is Danny. I'm 5 years old.
Woof, woof. Hi, Danny. Oh, boy. I'm so excited to meet you. You're 5 years old? That's a big boy. Do you like playing games and having fun?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I'm so happy to hear that. And you know what? I have a super fun game for you. It's like a treasure hunt. Are you ready to find some treasure?
Yes, I am.
Woof, woof. Let's get started then. I have a special picture for you to look at. Can you click on the apple on the screen?
I did.
Yay! You did it, Dan. Now, can you count how many apples you see on the screen? Take your time and count them carefully.
I see 2 apples.
Oh, that's a great try, Daddy. But let me ask you again. Look really closely at the screen. Do you see 2 apples? Or maybe, just maybe, you see more?
Okay, I see 5 apples.
Woohoo, Danny! You're absolutely right. There are 5 apples on the screen. I'm so proud of you
Can you-
for counting them
Hey,
correctly.
Mr. Sebastian.
You must be a super smart.
Can you teach me some math?
Oh boy, Danny, math can be so much fun. Let's play a game. Imagine we have 3 toy cars, and I give you 2 more. How many toy cars do you have now?
20.
Oh, Danny, not quite. Let's think about it together. We started with 3 toy cars, and I gave you 2 more. So, if we count them together, we get 3 and 2, 4.
5. Okay.
Oh, okay, Danny. It was...
And that's
For the users, we just finished this last night at 5 a.m. and we just find 2 people who have kids and they were they find this thing interesting, and we also have a couple of people in the crowd who have used this application. Like right now you can go on the website and use it and check it for yourself. And thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So, fantastic presentation. I don't know who did the user design and all that. That was fantastic.
And they did it in 3 days.
In
That's
3 days. I'd be curious, just a comment more than a question, but I think one of the areas is that little kids can't have pets early on, because you can't take care of it. Is there a way to also introduce that into the equation of saying, oh, here's a pet, and kind of like those, what are they? Tamagotchi, right? Can you have Tamagotchi style pet and it sort of grows with you? So something really cool about that in this, and I think what you were able to land right away was just like it was fun, it was exciting, it was engaging. I'm not a kid, despite my looks, but I would want to spend some time on this.
Yeah, we have a couple of people, they're like, hey, can you make a clone of me, like a 3D model of me, and clone my voice, so I can just talk to myself. There are multiple use cases that can be done through this or so.
Can you also walk us through your customer engagement in terms of how many people reached out to, how much response you had?
So we finished the app 5 a.m. This morning, and then I posted it in our WhatsApp group, AI community WhatsApp group, and over there there were some people who use the app and they really like the app. And here Hamid, he had.
Yeah, I can say so. This morning, I got lucky. I saw a lot of parents in the morning. I think there was an event or something. So I just stood there on the corner and like, hey, can I talk to your kid with an app in my hand? And I got some really good feedback. Kids actually love this engaging content. And I think the opportunity here is really, really big. Because if you think about it, the application is not just for the consumer. It's not for the kid. The parent's gonna pay for it, right? And if you look at the education, the whole scale is pretty big. So we can give it to educational institutions in the future, and we can pitch in assignments. Kids can do their assignments. We can connect them. So yeah, with all this exactly.
I'll just add that we want to make it personalized.
So the experience, why we put virtual and AI together to make the kid personalized experience. So as the kid progresses, it's not just recorded answers. The AI understands the problem and understands what kid is clicking, where he struggles, right? Visually or it's counting-wise, and it will cater the curriculum for the future. That will be the final product.
Thank you so much. It was great.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
so
guys.
I'm looking with Pluto and I can't find. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting.
There is no code because we have to put it in there.
In again?
Yeah.
No, we did not.
You did.
Okay.
We did.
Just we'll do next time for sure. If there's next time.
Hello. So this week we decided to build an application that would actually help people in a way that they're currently not being served, and that's immigrants going through spousal sponsorship process. So this process is very tedious, very time consuming, prone to error, and so we decided to use the power of AI and NLP to actually tackle this problem. So it's a very large problem. There's a lot of areas where AI can come into play, but we decided to niche down and focus on the task of analyzing WhatsApp chat logs for sentiment and proof of relationship. So I'd like to introduce Union. So our solution will streamline relationship proof for immigration, and it saves you from manual message digging. So this is actually a problem that I face myself with my girlfriend. So I'm helping sponsor her, and we have thousands of WhatsApp messages. It can take you 10 plus hours to go through them all, and it can be very subjective. And if you submit the wrong proof and it goes up to an immigration officer to get rejected, that's a lot of time wasted. So we, like a lot of good apps are born from trying to solve your problem first. That's where this one was born as well. Demo faster?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just, just to highlight the market opportunity here, there's over, 64,000 immigrants admitted through the spousal sponsorship process in 2021. So a very large, market opportunity, a lot of people going through this process. And in addition to this, immigration lawyers like to charge, $3,000+ for their services. And we think there's really an opportunity to help take the power back into the hands of the applicants. So if you go to our app, Union Immigration Vercella app, optionally you can enter your email. Let's skip that. And you'll be prompted to upload your WhatsApp chat. For us, we'll use demo chat log. And behind the scenes, we have NLP, our data scientist team, work together to find the relevant passages from your WhatsApp chat, actually group them, and we're outputting them in a format where it would be relevant for an immigration officer to actually have a valid case. So we can validate that we actually have created some chats that are showing a strong proof of relationship. In here, talking about a lot of positive sentiments, a lot of proof of this couple is genuinely in love and they're going to stay together, and this is what people are looking for in these applications. And we also have some insights that we found in the chat logs in terms of like frequency of different sentiments. We realized that this is a very tough problem, and there's a lot of lack of data out there for these models to be trained on. No one wants to really upload their WhatsApp chat logs, as we quickly found when trying to find users for this. But it's definitely a problem that can be solved, and we believe that using tools like NLP and ChatGPT, we can actually make grounds on this problem. Yeah, so that's the application. Yeah, do you have any? Yes. What's that? Yeah, so we actually have a guy right now, one of our team members on the campus at U of T, going around and asking people to see if they'll, because a lot of diverse students there. So we have probably 8 to 10 users who are willing to go through this with us. In the future, we want to make sure we're doing this in a very secure way, as the data is very sensitive. Yeah, any questions?
Hi everyone. I'm Johnny. I'm the designer.
I'm Pavel, and I'm a developer.
And I am the bad guy, the Beeloud. Okay, so I would like to explain you what is this H241. So we are creating an ecosystem where AI agents can employ human workers and for the tasks that they cannot accomplish, such as like they need human interfaces. For example, some math codes, math problems that they cannot solve, or some such as physical tasks and etc. So what is the problem? Due to this recent boom in the AI industry, there are lots of excellent large language models that are developed. Although they are impressive, they lack of some complexity problems, so they cannot solve many problems. And further, with the recent layoffs, the people are most capable people who are human worker are losing their jobs, so that they cannot get paid enough compared to their capabilities. So with that said, we are creating this environment H241 to provide or to fill this gap in this perspective. So we will continue with.
I'll be going over how we solve the problem. To do that, I'll explain how our system works. To start things off, when an AI agent needs human intervention to solve the problem, for example, math agent needs help for advanced calculus, you could do an API call to our service and send a job request to our site. And on the site, when our job request gets assigned to an individual who has enough qualifications to do the task, and after they do it, they can submit it, and our AI model will verify if they're completed to a satisfactory amount, and if they have, they get paid using secure blockchain environment. Okay.
All right, so let me just tell you where we're at now. We've already generated a bit of a buzz on social media around this idea, and had 70 people sign up to our website on there looking forward to the beta version. And yeah, we're still working on our first real deployment and release of the app, but any day now, and maybe with some investment to a wider audience within weeks. And just finally, we're offering a improved AI solution or improved capability of AI for its solving scope in orders of magnitude. Based on our research, there's actually no other companies out here doing this. We're bringing a new perspective to the world where AI provides jobs instead of taking them. AI is a tool, we can use it to accomplish a lot more. Thank you for the opportunity.
I would like to briefly introduce the design of the application that we are building here. So unfortunately, due to the limited time, we are not able to fully deploy everything, but we bring everything together piece by piece, and it is at right now we have a little bit debugging issue, but it will be solved shortly. So here is the design. You can see the login and sign up page, and we have the posting page, the job posting page that users can reach out, and we have an interface where we can see the assigned and ongoing and verified job, and also the user can provide the evidence what they have done for accomplishing the work, and we have the instructions and the job post. So we have a full demo of the backend, which is more 3 minutes, but I think no. Okay. So if we have any time, we can discuss that later on. So just let me. We have created some marketing strategies. So we have LinkedIn, Twitter, and the Instagram account. So the last night we have reached out to 600 viewers of this Twitter post, and with that we created this survey. We asked people, the users, not the users, but the people who would like to be paid by an AI, and most of the time the people are interested in this, and they were willing to pay by an AI. So with that said, we have used Couchbase as the database structure, and we have 72 users that have been already signed up for the access. So we have a live demo as well. I'm passing that as well. So with that, we are incorporating, and yeah. So yeah.
Just with just investment prospects and our future plans for the company, our CEO is knowledgeable on that aspect. Limited time, I won't be going over it.
Thank you so much. Sorry. So you're kind of hiring AI is hiring humans for their intelligence. Exactly. Is that it? Okay, that's pretty cool. Any questions?
It's not. You're not listed in the
dev.
So could you get
we have an
Oh, you have a track?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
That's awesome. Any questions? Nothing at all. Yes, go ahead.
I'm wondering, what's the interface for what kind of agents do you imagine? Do you imagine agents using it? Do you imagine businesses using it? What's the interface for them to actually request this and have what it asks? In real example.
Thank you. We expect developers who make AI agents to use them to improve their own performance and improve what their apps are capable of, like combining both AI and humans.
Thank you so much for coming here. It was great.
Hey folks. So, quick public service message. Using guns is wrong. We don't believe in that. We're non-violent people. That being said, we are ad sniper. Okay. I'm Ryan, that's Ricky, that's Jim. So the problem that we're trying to solve is ads. Everyone loves them, but they often miss the mark. We're bombarded by them, but they don't resonate with us. What if ads could be, as unique as the individuals viewing them? So what our mission is to revolutionize the digital display advertising market in a new way that not only serves ads, but actually generates the actual content in real time and personalized to each viewer. So the size of the market, the ad industry is huge. We can get into the details if anyone wants to know more about that. So right now, what you need to do if you want to do some advertising, you need to be specifying an audience, specify some criteria, you make some asset, and then what you do, next step, which is what happens today is you actually do some segmentation. For different groups, and then you make some specific assets that you use to target these folks. But what we're planning, what we want to do for tomorrow, is actually do real-time personalized versions which actually target each individual person, make customized ads for every single person that is shown one of these ads. Yeah, and I mean we can do more. And we can make it as relevant as possible. Where does the person live? Have they been doing some searches lately around flights? Let's actually customize the ad as much as possible, make it as accessible to that person in the moment where they are. Yep. So that's the old way, the shotgun approach by these big ad players. What we want to do is we want to bring you, snipers. Who can get you the people that you want? Yeah, that's us. Acquire every target. That's what we're hoping for. So our demo. I was kind of showing some people around, and it's basically we have a Google server and we have a really basic ad platform. So I can show people on my phone. I know some people have seen it. But yeah, it basically takes a photo of you and it actually makes a customized ad with your image. And then we've been testing it with a bunch of people, seeing if people like the original version of the ad or the customized version. And so far we've got about, out of 40 people, 30 people preferred the one that we. Yeah.
How did you reach out to them?
Oh, just went around and asked people, hey, take a look at this. What do you think?
That's perfect. Any questions?
Did you use this for your
We never got to the stage where we're actually saving any data or saving, we're not, for our test, we're not saving any images, but eventually, yes, we would definitely need something like calculation.
What would be the conversion rate between your platform and other big players?
So, once again, based on what we've been testing, we're testing just an ad that someone made, like an 𝐬𝐸𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬 people preferred ours to theirs. In terms of actual like click-through rate, that is a next stage question. But it would be higher than what they're doing now. Yeah.
What stops the CDP today from just taking over your space?
I think right now the main thing is that the actual way that ads are served, the static content is put on these ad servers. The servers themselves actually don't do any customization. They don't work with the agencies and stuff to actually provide input and create the content. So this would actually be creating a brand new network. It would be a network that's different than what's out there right now, because what's out there right now is not capable of doing this.
That's great, thank you.
Awesome, thanks.
Hi everyone, we are Idea Elevator, and the whole premise behind our product is that I realized on the way here to the hackathon that there's a lot of great ideas that probably sit in our heads and our minds that we don't actually ever get to bring into actuality unless it's for things like this. And I think some of the main reasons for that is because A, you might not actually know where to start, and so you're kind of paralyzed when you have an idea. And B, I think one of the main parts is that you want to feel like part of the community. It's a really big jump when you're part of a workplace and you work with colleagues and stuff to go out alone and work by yourself. So what we wanted to create is a platform where you could literally just work on an idea onto our platform, and from there it would generate action plans and a business plan and allow you to figure out how you can move forward. From there, we wanted to enable you to continue growing with this application. So we wanted you to be able to talk to the chatbot and be able to essentially ask more questions, and it would connect to the internet and be able to search for your competitors, for example. It would be able to look at market trends and so continuously tell you how your business can be the best version of itself. But on top of that, we wanted to create an environment where once you're on this platform, you're able to network with other people who have businesses, because businesses don't just happen in a vacuum. They actually are part of they're a collaborative effort, so you want to be able to collaborate with other organizations to grow. So to give a demo of how ours would work, though it's not a live demo, so you literally come to our platform and you would enter the idea that you want to create. So you create a word dump. So it could literally just be as brief as that, but then from there, our chatbot would literally spit out a business plan, as can be shown somewhere. Yeah, here. So you would have like a full business plan which gives you your competitors, the market trends, minimal viable products, and like the steps you need to take. But to get to this point, there's been a lot of steps, so I'm going to bring on the rest of my amazing team.
Okay, so when we came in here, we all actually didn't know each other. We walked in, we actually don't have a dev or a front end, so we were basically technically challenged in all of this. And we did a lot of rapid prototyping. So the very first day we came in, all these alignment. We did 5 stages of sprints just to see what this idea could be. We had no idea the language around it, what it would look like or anything. Did that for the first day. Second day we started building, and we basically tried a bunch of stuff and broke a bunch of stuff, including what you saw, this unlive demo, the non-live demo, was another pivot we did this morning, because we actually ended up talking to users and found out that some of the stuff we were building didn't make sense, so we pivoted right away. But what I can show you is right before, probably around 6 a.m., we've been using AI nonstop to fill in the gaps of how a team can operate. This is an AI hackathon. So for example, this is a website we built to test who our users could be. So initially I had Chris talk and spew out all his ideas, fed it into ChatGPT, took out a market segment persona, what it could be, and started prompting it. And so it went from AI prompting, we went through ChatGPT, we used Gemini, and then we created a mood board, and we fed a sort of back and forth process of prompt engineering. And it came out with this website right here, which was built off of this sort of collaborative process. Here we go. So this was purely completely built off of, even the images were generated from DALL-E and etc. The language. So yeah. So in terms of how we've been loud,
So yeah, if you've got any questions, we'd love to answer.
Any questions?
Actually, finish us
how we were loud. I think some of you guys know me from wandering around. So in thinking about building businesses and all that, I wanted to emulate what community meant. And so in this process, we have been nonstop talking to pretty much a lot of the people in Beeloud as well as outside of it. We've been asking and adopting people who have had teams overseas, and they've been solo here. So we invited them to sit with us in the hack space, and we actually had a couple of our earliest users, quote unquote, they would sit with us and they would talk about their idea and we throw it into our back end. So we actually did have 𝐽𝐸VA figured out through the whole thing how to create AI agents, how to we tried to put piece together Couchbase. We tried, I believe, played with some of the other ones too, right? You can speak to that.
Oh, yeah. Glad to be here. Sorry, guys, I have a cold, so I don't want to spread the virus. But essentially, it's amazing that the team here, these guys are incredible. I mean, I wish you had teammates like I did. I mean, I feel blessed. Seriously. But also, I'm so proud because of myself because I created my first AI agent ever. Like twice. And so all I'm going to say is that the possibilities are endless. You guys have seen all the products of amazing stuff that you guys put together. Our idea is unique, and also we're going to be thinking about different things in Finland. So, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys.
Oh, I just want to say I was a hot person.
Kitty was literally the loudest member right there in Beeloud. And the hackathon, he's been talking with everyone and helping everyone, promoting other projects on her LinkedIn, and inviting people to her space to co-work together. So she is the loudest person here. Thank you so much, Katie. It was amazing. So, unfortunately, we wanted to have this day to demo more than the projects that we wanted to demo today, especially projects that were coming in from virtually from other parts of the world, but unfortunately we don't have the time, so we have to, we are about to do another demo day, kind of a virtual demo day tomorrow at the same time to have enough time for the judges to go through the projects, vote for them, and also make it fair for other projects who hadn't had the chance to pitch today. Thank you so much for being here. Today was a really funny day. Sorry for technical difficulties and all the way it goes around, and we had the different various type of them, but this is, as we mentioned at the beginning, this is a safe space to try, to fail, or to succeed and make $1 billion startup in 3 days. Thank you so much for coming here. Thank you so much for being with us in 3 days. We will definitely see you tomorrow on the live demo day that will bring other people too. We have pizza and food outside. We'd love to help yourself. We unfortunately have to move out of this venue in 10 minutes. So please go out, have food and network and have fun. I hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.